In this video, we will talk about creating and editing workflow stages within Guardian. A workflow is the unique process steps that each case type should follow. This gives you the ability to design Guardian to process cases in the order and the specific steps or stages that you so desire. For example, right now we are looking at the academic integrity workflow, which we see has 5 stages. Everything has a default stage of pending, after which the entire process is configurable. So we have under investigation, sanctions imposed, sanctions completed, and in appeal. If we want to make an update to this particular workflow, we will first click on configurations. We will then click on workflows. We will find academic integrity, which just so happens to be the first one on our list. And perhaps we want to add a new stage. We can simply call it new stage. We are then asked whether or not this particular stage requires administrator approval. If no, then any of your hearing officers will be able to move open cases to this particular stage without requiring administrator approval. If you have a situation where you want to give your blessing or provide an approval when a hearing officer moves a case to this particular stage, you would simply click yes. Now, if we add this stage to our process, when a hearing officer attempts to move a case to this particular stage, it will generate an automatic email to you as an administrator or anyone else noted as an administrator for this workflow to review the information and approve or deny the movement of that particular case to this stage. For example, we will just say no and simply click the plus button, and it adds it to our workflow here. We can also very quickly use drag and drop to simply move this step wherever we would like it. Perhaps we would like it before sanctions imposed. If we are satisfied with this, we can simply click Update Workflow. And if we navigate back to our workflow here for academic integrity, we now see that new stage within our process. So our process has gotten a little bit larger. If I scroll to the right, we now have 6 steps with new stage within that process workflow. If we go back into workflows, if we change our mind and we no longer want that stage, we can simply delete it. However, we will not be able to delete a stage from a workflow if it has open cases currently within that particular stage. So if you decide at some point you would like to delete a stage in your workflow, you must move any open cases currently in that stage into another stage within that process workflow. Since we do not have any open cases in the new stage, I was successfully able to delete that, and I can now update my workflow. Simply clicking on other workflows will give you the ability to augment and edit, modify those different workflows. If you would like to create a new workflow, you must first have an incident type created for that particular incident type. You cannot create a workflow for something that does not yet exist. So if you need help creating new incident types, please refer to the incident type how-to video for information on editing and creating brand new incident types. Once you have an incident type created, you will see it will need to be a child or a sub-incident type. It will now be an option for you to create that particular workflow. So if you're creating something new, step 1 would be to create the incident type first, and then create the workflow or edit the workflow to your liking.